Hi, it's Barry Perrins here from Adventures of an Old Sea Dog. Before the video starts, I want to give you a real-time live update on what's happening over the next few months. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do any videos for a while, so I'm going to take a break, my first in quite a long time, I have to say. The reason being is I'm going to cross a large piece of ocean, which is just over there. If you can see it, just over there somewhere, around that hill and away. It's a big ocean. It's called the Indian Ocean. It's massive, and I'm going to be crossing it, making the adventure bigger than it already is. We're going to take it a step up. We're going to get humongous here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sailing the boat all the way to South Africa as part of, and here it is, my circumnavigation of the world. I've more than 2/3 around now, a bit more, and I'm well on my way to completing a solo, single-handed, that is, solo navigation of the world on my boat. So that's what I'm going to be doing. That's the goal. Now you know. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be sailing across the Indian Ocean, which is right there. And I'll be away and off-grid for nearly 2 months. So please forgive me. Stay with me. I will be back. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to my wonderful patrons for helping me do this, really. I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't go away. I will be back. Watch this video right after this message. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you hopefully in 6 weeks. Take care. Bye-bye. Going out there. It's a long way. I hate my boat being thrashed and smashed. You know, rusting and falling to bits and things breaking. Well, the big blow finally went at 4 o'clock in the morning. I heard it go after getting thrown around in my bunk all night. When you're with a woman, that's a good thing, but in a storm, that's a bad thing. I don't know if I'll keep that bit in. Anyway, so today it's a bit of a conundrum. I can't get any solar power because it's overcast. It's dreadful weather still, but the wind is not gone, but it's abated. But anyway, the sun that is out is not giving me any power at all. Basically, the solar panels are not working. Something's wrong. And I think I might know what it is. Okay, so I've got to fix that. And then, but it's just all horrible. That's the charger in there, and it had the wrong lights on. Now it's got the right lights on. It's all about the lights. Took the charging system to bits and pieces and had wires out. I even had my ampermeter out, and yeah, it was getting serious. Then I thought I'd try the fuse. One of these. Bingo! We've got charge. Oh, yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, always check the fuse first before you start pulling wires out. The fuse! I guess when the wind blew the panel off, and then the second one, and it all smashed about, it caused a short circuit or something, went bish bash bosh, and it blew the fuse, which is what it's supposed to do, to protect the system. Oh, hang on. Something's just gone peep, peep, peep. I have no idea what that is. It's probably something else going wrong. I hate it when electronic things go peep, peep, peep. Uh-oh. Ron just called me up and said, check out what's coming into the bay. That's a big ship. I think it's molasses here. There's a big sugar shed there. It's either sugar or molasses or something that they put on these ships here. I'm glad they didn't bring that in yesterday when it was windy. When you live on a boat, you've got to fend for yourself. There are no shops or services nearby. You have to be a jack of all trades. Today, I'm an electrician, I'm a solar panel serviceman, and I worked out how to make a waterproof joint with a Ziploc bag. That's just the way it's done. Meanwhile, normality was coming back to the river and the harbour area. People were settling down, and I was on another boat. This is my friend Ron's boat, the West Sail 32. You saw it in the previous episode. With the weather finally settling down, Ron and I were able to get ashore and explore. First thing I saw was this sign. Kind of think that they didn't want you to swim, but it was too cold to swim there anyway. Had a look round. There's a guy living in a truck, and that's about it really. One ship over there. So we ambled around, and then we found this. Yeah, Coast Guard station, but round the back, a shower block. I'm not sure it was for public use, but we were just two dirty old men, and we needed a shower each. So we took advantage, and that was the end of that long day. They're busy loading sugar over there. The sun's going down. Apparently, I think that ship's away tomorrow. And so am I. Don't know if you can hear it, but there's a strange sound over there. That's about 1 million mosquitoes getting ready to come over and bite me. That hill is alive with animals. Weather's settled down, and I'm walking around the boat before going down below for the evening, making sure everything's ready for tomorrow. Uncle Ron and I are out of here, and we're heading for Cairns. Pretty good day today. Went short for had a nice warm shower, but my leg's throbbing. I got this bad leg thing that I've had for a while. That's it. Foredeck is all done. Everything's nicely set up, ready for tomorrow. I'm leaving at 6 o'clock in the morning, so I'll see you guys then. Right, we're out of here. It's a bit rainy and horrible, or it was, but the sun's shining, and Uncle Ron said we had to go, so if he says so, we do it. I need the kick in the ass sometimes. My hesitation about leaving is that we're giving up an anchorage with relative peace and quiet for the unknown. Well, it is known. It's going to be rough out there, and it may well rain, and the wind is coming from behind us, so that means that the rain will probably want to go down into the boat. So it's going to be a tough all day. Hopefully it'll be better than the weather forecast says it's going to be. First thing to do, Shaddy, is not to hit those rocks over there. Starving, so I managed to get myself some breakfast. Having boiled eggs. These are the best boat food. They come in their own little protective containers. You can make sweet foods or savoury foods with them. I like boiled eggs because you just do it in boiling water. And I got some of my yummy homemade bread.
Sail up, but I don't care. There my compass.
Come to Australia, they said. It's all sunny and nice and wonderful.
Just doesn't want to stop. It's been weeks of this.
Since I was a boy, I dreamed of coming here to the Coral Sea off the east coast of Australia, and now I'm here. And this is not what I expected. I expected lots of bikini babes, beautiful sailing days, turquoise waters, coral reefs to explore, scuba diving. I haven't had the chance to. Where we are now, this is crocodile area. This is Crocodile Dundee country. You don't jump off your boat, you don't go for a paddle in the river, because you'll die. It's as simple as that. There's big crocodiles here. We're talking Jurassic Park stuff here. So, stuck with what we got. Right, let's see what happens next. Reasonably short sail today, 12 miles around the headland to Cairns. Just the foresail up. I think that's all. I don't know what the wind's going to be like round the corner. That's enough. No dramas today, please. The sea looks super shallow over there, but according to the charts, it's not. I'm hoping the chart is right, and that is something to do with current, sediment, or just the light. It's a bit weird though. Oh, so the wind just decided it wanted to come from another direction. That's the problem that we've been having. You get this sudden wind change. It doesn't follow any pattern. It's just like, oh, I'm going to blow from over here. It's blowing a completely different direction as it was when I set off 5 minutes ago. In the channel coming up to Cairns, it's very, very shallow here. He's right up my ass. Whoa. Got his wake. I'm going to have a major bitch now. I'm here in Cairns in Australia. I've heard about the place, never been here before. I was looking forward to coming here, taking time out and staying in the marina. The marina here is called Marina, and I called them up this evening after a long hard slog to get down this part of the world. And I called them up, yeah, we've got loads of room, you can come, Then they said, what kind of insurance have you got? Now, when you have a boat like this, you have to have insurance on the boat. Now, you can fully insure the boat, which is very, very expensive to do by the nature of the boat. You know, you're out to sea, you're out doing things. So it's possible, but it's expensive. And most cruising boats like me don't have full insurance. So basically, if I lose my boat, it's my fault, and that's it, and I don't get anything. But what you do have to have, and it's very important, and this is all over the world, is third liability insurance. Liability insurance. So if there's anybody on my boat gets hurt, if I hit somebody else's boat, I'm covered. If I go to a marina and the boat catches fire and catches fire in the rest of the marina, I'm covered for third liability, which is the most important one to have, because you don't want others to suffer because of my wrongdoing or my negligence or what have you, and it covers your ass. And this is what marinas want, third-party liability insurance. And that's the same all over the world. And I've been on this trip now nearly 10 years, and that's all marinas require. And before that, I was going into marinas and other boats to do it for years upon years, all over the world. Here I've been refused entry. I've been refused to go into the marina here, Marina, here in Cairns, because I don't have full insurance. Comprehensive insurance is what they call it. There's no legal thing that I have to have it, it's just their rules. And it makes no difference to them if I have full liability, full comprehensive insurance or not, because that part of the insurance only affects me personally. But to cover myself for going into marinas, for liability against other people and accidents, as I've just said, the liability insurance is the most important, and I have that, and it's up to date, and I have the paperwork and everything, and it's through a very reputable company, but they won't let me in. They've refused me entry into their marina. This is the first time ever in my life I've been refused entry into a marina. It's Marina, Cairns. Don't go there. I'm a very angry person. I've come a long way to come to this particular marina because I heard it was good. To add to my problems, this guy has come and taken a mooring, which is very, 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 very close to me. Everybody's in limbo at the moment, change of the tide. The wind's blowing from up there, but the tide is changing. So this guy's ridden over his mooring. I knew the mooring was there, but there wasn't anybody on it, but now there is, so he's quite close to me. yeah, so we're all facing in different directions. When someone's on a mooring, they swing differently to someone who's on an anchor, for example, because the anchor chain is longer, they've got a wider arc. These have on a mooring a shorter arc of swing when the tide changes, the wind changes, what have you. Lightweight boats, in particular catamarans, don't necessarily follow the same rules. So you might be facing this way and the catamaran is facing this way. And if he turns now, that stern is going to be very, very, very close to me. Don't know. I don't want to up anchor now. Not this late at night. You can tell I'm an angry man. It wasn't just me. The marina was half empty. There were a lot of people in the river who wanted to go in. They weren't allowed to go in the marina. Also, worth pointing out that the river is very bad for anchoring. People were sliding and dragging anchor all night long, and that's what happened to me. So my anchor dragged. So somebody came on a mooring next to me. I had to move. The authorities came over, weren't happy with me because this monster's coming through. They're like, you gotta stay out of his way. I'm like, yeah, baby. Looky, looky. That's the city floating on the sea. As you can see, the next day was even worse, and it was, in my opinion anyway, dangerous. There were boats actually colliding with each other, and many boats were dragging anchor. It wasn't very pleasant at all. All of these people couldn't get into the marina, and I felt kind of threatened by this, I have to say. I have to thank some friends of mine that were in the marina, and they let me use the showers and facilities, so thanks to them. Today I'm away. My mate Ron, he's already gone. I said goodbye to other friends yesterday, so about to get the boat going. It's wet and miserable and nasty, but the nasty weather's coming down, but there's a bit of wind out there, hopefully a bit, but yes, let's go. That's where we're going, and the tide is with me for the minute, so I need to get a move on. Such a shame. This town could have been so much more. We had a little bit of sunshine and it was nice to walk around and enjoy the place yesterday. But the weather has just been dreadful. The locals are going crazy because it's a tourist town. And of course all the tourists are probably complaining too. We paid for sunshine. They're all saying they've never seen anything like this. They've never known it be this bad for so long in the middle of what is their high season for their holidays. Yeah, okay. Enough of that. Let's get up to the. This is supposed. Guys, this is the tropics. This is supposed to be the tropics. It is the tropics, but not this year. And then the most incredible thing happened. It was like Cairns was trying to apologise to me for giving me a hard time and saying, "Please come back one day." It's just humongous, massive rainbow. Okay, Cairns. Next time, maybe.
Fly, go ahead.
Over there, a friend of mine, Maury, has his boat at the moment. It's called Yorkie's Knob, an unlikely name, but it's true. But it's just too shallow for me. So I'm heading for Double Island up here. Once I stopped, I had to actually anchor twice to get it right. Just moved the boat to where I should have parked it up before. I saw this bit and I thought that's where you should be, but then the local boats were over there and I thought, well, always go where the locals go, you know. But they were wrong, I was right. So I'm here and it's much, much, much better. It was getting crazy over there. And I'm here. And the wind is on the other side of the island, or most of it anyway. All right, there we have it. The chain is out. I got about 30 meters in 6.5 meters of water. got the single snubber on today. The load is taken by the chain there, and then the hook and the rope, and this bit is left loose. It doesn't put a load on the windlass here. The next day, with conditions near perfect, I had an incredible sail, so I just put a loose edit together. Just watch it right to the end. Enjoy. Well, it's not often I get this. It's like riding a sled downhill. We're doing 6 knots. The wind and the swell are directly behind me. Just to mention, some of the things I've said in this video are my opinions and my opinions only. Thank you for watching. I will be back, as I said at the beginning of the video. Thank you to my patrons for supporting me for so long. If there are any updates, they will be on Facebook, Twitter or Instagram. And I'll see you next time when Adventures of an Old Sea Dog returns.